right, I am here with Dr. Shahana Alibhai, and Dr. Shahana Alibhai is a family physician, TED Talk speaker, and as well a mental health advocate. So thank you for joining me this morning.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right, so Dr. Shahana, you're going to be giving the keynote for our adult-centered education conference. May 16th is when you'll be giving your keynote. So maybe you can just tell our attendees a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. I always like to start by saying that I'm a doctor, mother, and speaker, because I think in
Mhm.
this day and age as well, we get so focused on the letters behind our name, we forget the journey that actually led us to what we love to do. So, although the training as an MD gave me the platform and gave me the know-how and the education, it wasn't until going through my own experience with postpartum anxiety and depression, which I'll share and will share quite openly and honestly during the keynote, that I realized that something was missing. There was a gap there. And for me, the gap was looking at mental health through a preventative lens.
Right.
Right now, if I told you you had diabetes, the first thing I would do is hopefully not just pile you with medication, but take a millisecond to ask about your lifestyle. Are you exercising? Even how you're sleeping. With
Mhm.
mental health, we need to start looking upstream of the problem. There
Right.
is, as we know, a huge downstream effect with 20% of individuals having some sort of mental health condition. But what if we were to look at the impact of our emotions in the role of mental health? Could there be a role there? And I argue yes.
Mm. Excellent. So I know you touched on mental health, and for attendees on the Thursday, May 16th at our conference, without giving too much away, maybe you can just kind of preview your keynote.
Of course, yeah. And this is great too because it gives you a bit of the flavor of what to expect. The
Mhm.
best tagline I can introduce or even kind of, start to give you a little bit of a hint of what it's going to be talked about is that the keynote will allow me and you to see the person behind the profession,
Mhm.
right? We're going to explore some of these tools and tactics that I wish I had known in the 12 years of postgraduate education that I went through. Not once did anybody talk to me about the importance of emotional health and of building and how to build your emotional capacity. Now, this talk is going to impact you not just in your work, but most importantly, with when you actually leave your work.
Right.
Because let's be honest, you are you, whether you're at work or whether you're at home. And we like to say those two worlds are constantly interfacing. So
Mhm.
by looking at your emotional health overall, we're hopefully going to see a benefit all the way through.
Great. Oh, sounds exciting and very timely. I know a lot of our attendees, mental health is front and center. So I think that's going to benefit everyone. And like you said, looking at the whole person, not just the work persona. So
Exactly,
very,
exactly.
very excited about that. So once again, Dr. Shahana Alibhai will be presenting her keynote Thursday, May 16th in sunny Coquitlam. It's rainy today, but hopefully it will be sunny that day. So thank you again for taking a few minutes out of your morning to talk about the ACE conference.
My pleasure. Can't wait to see you all there.
Awesome. Thank you.